Most of the time, I think about you naked. I think about the way you'd taste. Honestly, can we start with something slightly less visceral?
That's the whole damn point. That's Romeo finally admitting he wants to ditch the whole "your family ruined my life" thing and get down to business. Business being tasting. You gotta hook him. Like I hooked you on the fact Edward Cullen was just misunderstood.
We are not relitigating the Twilight debacle. And for the record, Edward Cullen was emotionally stunted and borderline abusive. Not misunderstood. We're supposed to be introducing Loving Romeo by Laura Pavlov, a book about, well, complicated feelings.
Complicated? It's simple. Guy gets framed by rich girl psycho family, goes to juvie, comes back all Brody and ripped, opens a boxing gym, then Little Miss Sunshine waltzes and opens a freaking cupcake shop next door.
It's a coffee shop. With pastries, not exclusively cupcakes. Accuracy, please.
Coffee, cupcakes, artisanal toast. Whatever point is, she's there, and he hates her guts because her family name is basically mud mixed with prison shanks in that town. But, plot, prison, she's hot, end of story. Book done. What else is there?
There is the nuanced exploration of overcoming prejudice, the complexities of family loyalty versus romantic love, the socio-economic tensions between the established elite and the working class.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's talk Romeo. This guy, textbook case. I'm diagnosing him with grumpy bastard syndrome, complicated by excessive handsomeness. You know the type, stands in the corner at parties, scowls, probably smells faintly of regret and protein powder. My cousin Tony dated a girl whose brother was like that. Ended badly, involved a stolen lawnmower.
While Romeo certainly exhibits antisocial tendencies, fueled by justifiable resentment, I wouldn't call it a clinical diagnosis. He's a classic archetype, the wounded hero. His anger is a shield. He judges Demi, instantly based solely on her surname, which is problematic, yet understandable given the trauma inflicted by her family.
Problematic? It's messed up? But hey, the reviewers love it. They call detective possessive? Possessive? That's a red flag bigger than my Uncle Carmen's gambling debts. But okay, he's hot, he fights people for a living, I get the appeal. What about Demi? Little Miss Sunshine herself. Is she just dumb, like that Polish reviewer said?
I wouldn't say stupid, perhaps naive initially, about the depths of her family's corruption. She represents the possibility of escaping a toxic legacy. She's trying to build her own life, away from their influence. It's a classic, Nepo baby, trying to make good, narrative, but with the added complication that her family literally tried to destroy her love interest's future.
Yeah, she's got backbone. She tells him off right at the start. I like that. Speaking of F, somebody counted 285 times 285 F-bombs in one book. Is that character development, or did the author just get a bulk discount on the word?
The prevalence of profanity could be seen as reflecting the gritty realism of Romeo's world. Or perhaps excessive punctuation. It certainly divided readers. Which brings us to the crucial question. Beyond the naked tasting thoughts and the F-bomb marathon, is this book actually any good?
Depends what you mean by good. Does it make you know if they're going to kill each other or screw each other? Yeah. Is the plot predictable? Sure, Grumpy Boxer, Sunshine Baker, forced proximity. It's like romance novel Mad Libs, but sometimes Mad Libs are fun. One reviewer, right? This cracked me up, said, and I quote, he also likes to start his day eating kitty cat. You can't go wrong with that. See, entertainment.
I refuse to dignify that comment. Many readers, however, found the rapid transition from "I despise your entire existence" to "I'm desperately in love with you" jarring. The insta-love, or perhaps more accurately, insta-lust, felt underdeveloped to some. Several people mentioned they did not finish, citing predictability or a lack of connection. One poor soul tried 3 times.
Yeah, well, Other people were like infinity stars. Hooked instantly. Felt like I knew these guys my whole life. They love the boxing comeback plot. The group text between Romeo and his buddies who sound like they escaped from a boy band, by the way. And this kid, Beefcake. People either love him or want him banished from fiction forever. We got a listener email, totally real, definitely not made up by me, asking if Beefcake is Romeo's secret love child from a previous framing incident.
That is patently absurd and not supported by the text. The core appeal seems to be the intense chemistry overriding the significant, almost insurmountable obstacles. It's wish fulfillment. Love conquering literally everything, including wrongful imprisonment. Orchestrated by your girlfriend's parents. It's potent, if narratively convenient.
Conveniently hot. So rating time. You're gonna give your usual 3 and half ambivalent size out of 5.
Considering the problematic elements balanced against the undeniable narrative drive and character chemistry, I give Loving Romeo a conflicted 3 out of 5 therapy sessions needed for the main characters.
Weak. I give it 285F. Bones out of a possible 3. It's loud, it's kinda dumb, it's got guys punching each other, and a dude who wants to, quote, taste the girl whose family put him the slammer. What's not to love?
So very much.
Alright folks, that's all the time we got. Next week we're tackling a real mind bender. The Sentient Bry Who Loved Me, a harrowing tale of forbidden love across the dairy aisle. You won't want to miss it.
I assure you, you will. This has been Heart Book Radio. Please consult a real therapist if you relate too strongly to any character discussed today